can make it ice cold. We can put it in a shot. Or we can make it real bold. Oh, beef on top of beef. Oh yes. Yes, it's giving messy, real mess. We having black tea. So won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea. But be careful not to slip. Black tea. Taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea? In the YT neighborhood. Truth is moving on them streets.
Grand Rising.
But it's caught between them lies. Who be grifting, who cheats? Who be sending round them spies? Beef on top of beef all day, every day. Troublemakers put on display. Do you want some black tea? Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea. But be careful not to slip. Black tea. Taste of drama real good. Do you want some black tea? In the YT neighborhood. Black tea. You feel me? Black tea. Black tea. Won't you come and take a sip? We
Grand
serving
Rising.
black tea. But be careful not to slip. Black tea. Taste of drama real good.
I ain't see over there messing with
Do you
her.
want some black tea? In the YT neighborhood. Do you want some black tea?
That's the other bottle.
Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea. But be careful
Right there,
not to
never
slip.
took a break.
Black tea. Taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea? In the YT neighborhood. Black tea. Black tea. Do you want some black
You
tea?
wanna go bottom?
Welcome everyone before it's over and we're done. You know that I need them in the bush behind them trees. We give it to you freely, please. Baby, don't you tease. Get them lights up. Get them lights up. Time to raise the lights up. Get them to 100% for the Alice event. Lights up. Lights up. Get them lights up. Time to raise them lights up. Get them to 100%. It's the Alice event. Cause I know y'all wanna see it. Yeah. I know you wanna see it. Say you wanna see it. Yeah, I know you wanna see it. I know you wanna see it. Say you wanna see it. I know you wanna see it. Yeah, we say we need them. Cause it's no more freebies.
She just wanna mess with
You
everything.
came here to see me, please. Baby, don't you tease.
Hey, listen, it's been a lot of crazy stuff happening in the YouTube streets, between different variations of the YouTube madness, you know. But more recently, just in case y'all forgot, you know, there was a whole Ada Santiago situation that took place where people were using Ada Santiago's situation to get money. Whole time Ada Santiago was not in no coma, not in no said situations. And the person who actually brought this to YouTube was uh, Stephanie, but the person who picked up on it the most was Madgie. And Madgie brought it to Jaguar's attention. Thus far, Jaguar started this whole, you know, grifting thing for Ada Santiago, and they were grifting for Ada Santiago. But more recently, and that's not even including the kid situation with the boyfriend beating on the kid. That's not even including the fact that this whole time that they said Ada Santiago was in a coma, she actually was on vacation in a hot tub with her boyfriend, so on and so forth. Not even including the fact that we was supposed to be hearing the results of the court hearing, but nobody brought that back to the table or nobody talked about it when the court hearing came up. Everybody just kind of like, swept it under the carpet. But these are the people who say they care about the kids and they're on here for all the righteous reasons, so on and so forth. But let's get back to it. So then you have Murphy, who around the Ada Santiago time was busted for pretending to have a player hater degree, right? And this is where we come in with the whole Maggie and the Murphy thing. See, we ruined her great union. We ruined her great union, her knight in shining armor, or whatever she want to call it. We ruined that. This was her fiance. She was engaged. You know, they put spies in the Discord because of this. They had multiple, different layers of lies that they were spreading. You know, and this was around the Ada Santiago time. Now, I want y'all to remember, at this time, we're pointing out all of their faults, all of their next move. They wasn't able to get an ample amount of time grifting with that. We pointed it out too quick, So a lot of this stuff is coming from that direction. But more recently, Jaguar said that Madgie and Murph was getting money for Ada Santiago splitting it, right? She said that they were all getting money for Ada Santiago and they were splitting it, right? This is why Murph was talking so boldly when he was trying to boast about his accolades, saying that he did more for these women. He was like, ask Jaguar, ask, Maggie. I did more for them. They were talking about the grifting, the team grifting that they were doing, right? And how they were splitting it, all this stuff. And now that the whole team is broke up, now you're hearing different variations of the truth coming out. And they're trying to, implement each other in it, tell, this person did it. It was this person. It was that person. So they're all trying to implement each other, point the finger at each other, so on and so forth. Now Ada got a bench warrant for her arrest and another accusation of theft. She got 2 non-appearance and a CAK. Damn, see? Why ain't nobody updating the Ada Santiago thing? See, that's why I can't wait to get back I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to hook the PC up. I can't wait to hook the PC up. Cause man, y'all, they support these content creators that's dropping the ball on this stuff. Why they not keeping us updated on this? Right? They should be keeping us updated. See, that's why Jaguar trying to hurry up and you know, jump ship because of the Ada Santiago situation. You know, because of the Ada Santiago situation, that's why all of them trying to hurry up and say that they ain't had no parts of it. Right. Whole tribute to Ada. Whole song to Ada. We doing this song for Ada. This is going, Ada, wake up. Ada, wake up. Y'all remember when Jaguar whispered into the phone on Maggie's page? She was like, Ada, wake up. Like Ada can hear her. Y'all remember? I remember. I remember. She was like, Ada. She was like, if I was next to Ada right now, I would say, Ada, wake up. Yo, I know. We need. I can't. We're not on the PC for me to do the little clip thing, but we definitely need to stay on this Ada thing because this Ada thing is part of the grifting. So this is part of that whole breakdown. Like if Ada implements Steph, Steph implements Murph, Murph implements Maggie, Maggie implements Jaguar, Jaguar implements Atwood Networks, because none of them is going down by themselves. None of them is going down by themselves. You know? None of them is going down by themselves. I don't even hear from Big Homie CC no more. The stuff that's coming out right now on 607 Unc and him around all them young boys and the stuff that he's doing with them young boys is crazy when y'all hear the whole story on that. How old boy caught him, you know, giving one of them young boys guap guap 3,000. So that 607 Unc shit, that's about the, you know, I seen him. I think he was arguing with some YT guy today or yesterday, and they were going back and forth. The YT dude was like, y'all wouldn't even be in America if it wasn't for us, and all types of like supremacy type shit. Like it was just a crazy convo. So y'all should look that up. I don't know why these people not covering, like why these people not covering the real stuff, like the Ada Santiago shit. We battled months arguing that Ada Santiago shit. Lady Letitia, Bonnie, you know what I'm saying? They was implemented as, you know, trolls that made her go into a coma. Like they should be covering that. They should be, you know what I mean? That was the whole, that's all these other things is distractions. So y'all lose focus from that original point that broke the whole everything. That Ada Santiago situation broke everything. Everything that they was doing, that Ada Santiago. When we pointed out that, Murph went down, you know, everything started crumbling after that. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You got the Ada Santiago situation, you know, Big Hung Cupcake. That's how you know they were all part of it. Like if Ada got warrants out right now, if Ada listen, they better do an emergency extraction team or some shit, cause it's going down. It's going down. Ada got warrants. Ada, listen, it's going down. If it's money laundering, if it's grifting going on, if it's something she could tell on, shit. If they get that phone, they might implement some more people. I promise you, some more people might get implemented in this. It's literally, it's just a matter of time. That Ada Santiago situation about to come back and bite them in their ass. What's up, Drax? Hmm? Okay. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, no, that's Drax right there. I know, Drax. Drax think he going. No, that's the Bobcat that you hear. The mean old Bobcat. Yo, listen, that Ada Santiago situation is going to rock the boat. See, Maggie and them, they don't want to ask, they don't want to answer no questions around this. They're they're going to cover this up with probably ridicule, right? They're not going to answer the proper questions. They're not going to answer them the right way anyway. They're going to cover this up with ridicule. They was hoping no everybody stopped talking about the Ada Santiago thing. But the Ada Santiago thing is getting even more interesting coming up for September, right? Of course, Stephanie has left YouTube. Why would she stick around on YouTube? It's all falling. It's all falling down around them. You know, everything, even the Ramirez situation is falling apart around him. Everything is falling apart around him. And Jaguar's got to switch characters. She's got to be the chameleon that she is. So she's got to switch characters now. She's got to act like she was never involved. The troll farm did it, right? She's got to use her plausible deniability and her chronic PTSD, right? So that's what Jaguar is going to use. You know what I mean? Jaguar is going to make it seem like she's been operating on love this whole time. She's been doing nothing but trying to tell people to knock it off and cut it out. You know she's going to switch characters like she was the one, you know, on the good side of all of this. No, 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 no. You don't get the, this ain't no Dora the Explorer. You don't get the swipe or no swipey this shit. Y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And Madgie and them got some explaining to do. You might as well let Murph pop back up. We know Murph is still working with you, Madgie. We know Murph is still there behind the scenes. So you might as well just put Murph back up on the panel. He's still behind the scenes working with you. Don't act like he not. He's still in people Discord trying to hear what they saying and everything like that. Don't act like he not. So you might as well just put Murph back, you know, let Murph pop back up. Yeah. Uh, they said they saw me on a panel. It wasn't me. That's 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 Jaguar right now. She might as well come out with a song. I know I said Jay-Z did it. It wasn't me. I know they said I was on a panel. It wasn't me. I even told them it was AI. YouTube said they call me red-handed, speaking on some more dumb shit. I tried to tell him I'm a content creator. It was all for a skit. How was I to prove that it wasn't me? I'm write it. I'm gonna put it together. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna put it together. Her and Wolf Coochie. Wolf Coochie sitting there with a damn sleeveless shirt, looking dumb as hell. Sitting there with a sleeveless shirt on date night, my boy. On date night, you sitting here looking like you got your proper beach attire ready. Come on. Come on date night, my boy. His numbers done changed. Now AP technology don't even work anymore. Now he got a different number to AP technology. They all want to try to make it seem like it's other people going crazy. And he over there with a bipolar schizophrenic that can snap at any moment. He got to watch his mouth, mind his manners, walk on eggshells. You go back and watch that dinner with them. Go back and watch that dinner with them. Look how timid he is. He's so scary. Jaguar done beat on him a couple of times. I know a domestic violence case. I know a victim when I see a victim. That dude scared the corrector. Jaguar said there's 600 bots in here. He said, you mean 300? She said, what you talking about? He said, well, he wanted to say, well, it's 300 likes, so that means it's 300 real people in here. So that means the other 300 is the bots, right? But he was like, well, you know, 600. Just get the likes up, everybody. Just get the likes up. That is battered women syndrome, ain't it? when you redirect your whole sentence because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, make that person seem wrong, they sitting there arguing about the likes. It's 600 people in the room, 300 likes, but it's 600 people. So he say, 300 of y'all are bots. Jaguar say, no, 600 of them are bots. He say, no, you know, he's trying to tell her like, no, because it's 300 likes. That means 300 of them are real. And but when she kind of like gave him this little look, and he changed it up. He was like, just get the likes up, everybody. Come on, just get the likes up. I said, oh yeah, he scared to correct her. Madgie over there buying subs and shit, trying to make her page look like it got to 1,000 real quick. She at 800 right now, trying to space it out and buy like so many a day. And when you buy the packet, it'll tell you like over the course of 3 or 4 days, they're gonna give you like this many subs or whatever. Crazy work. All these people, crazy work. Make it Wayne, make it Wayne. Trying to get that. She trying to get that damn Jack Daniels money. Huh? Y'all thought I was done with y'all? I ain't done with y'all. I'm not done with y'all. I told y'all, anytime we get bored over here at the Atlas family, we gonna just spring a conversation about y'all. Anytime we get bored over here. And we could talk about the moon, stars, and quasars. Yes, we could. As soon as y'all leave us alone, stop trying to put smut on our name. Shit. Trying to fuck over the Atlas Collective, trying to make us look like we out here doing some faulty shit. Setting up these weirdos who follow Jaguar Wright. This dude, the farmer, been following Jaguar Wright for the last year and a half.
And he said he likes her, so.
Right. Said, I like her. She funny. I seen her expose the bald-headed guy. I could do some more research for you. Hey, running. He gonna slip up. We just waiting for him to slip up. Yeah. Yeah. When I slip up, I tell you what. When I slip up. Yeah, Madgie over there buying subs. She know she buying subs. She know dang on well she buying subs. She buying them subs, messing up, acting like. I mean, she's got a couple of people over there that's supporting her, but think about it. She's got to keep talking about the same topics, and you never seen Maddie. She never broke off and talked about nothing else. It's always Danny Robinson, Lady Letitia. Now, you know, RC is involved. You know, so she had to find another Ralph. You know what I mean? She like we put a disdainment on her so bad that she beefing with Ralphs all across America. You know what I mean? She's like, she's on some any Ralph can get it type shit. You know what I mean? Golden, the seafood pasta queen. How? How so, Sway? Huh? How she get that title, Sway? Huh? We ain't never seen no shrimp bowl. We ain't never seen no seafood pasta. Huh? I ain't never seen her, you know, that's just Gordon's fisherman. I ain't never seen no nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to Gordon all the time, and he ain't never tell me that he gave no titles out of such, you know? And I just had a meeting with Bob Evans, and he said she wasn't down by the farm. So something ain't right about, you know, Bob Evans down by the farm. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Gordon's fisherman and Bob Evans, and they ain't never. I'm going to call them later on, and we going to, because I don't know about that seafood queen. I don't know. I talked to Bob Evans and Gordon's fisherman, and they ain't approve of it yet. So, I mean, maybe it might be an application in somewhere, but you know, it ain't come across my desk. It ain't come across my desk. She doxing any and everybody. That's the whole point of this. Why do you think they tried to get Danny Robinson's name on court paperwork so they can dox? Once they found out that was the way, see, all of these people are shapeshifters, sociopaths, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all how it all went down. All right, one's in the chat if y'all ready for me to tell y'all how it all went down. Hold on, let me go live on TikTok too. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. I'm gonna tell y'all how it all went down from December, from the time of December. Literally, I was on call. From the time of December, I'm gonna break it down to y'all how it all went down. From the time of December, just put one in the chat. And y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all literally could correct me if I'm wrong. All right, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So, you guys remember when Wolf Coochie sent Sherelle and them the paperwork when they were suing Sherelle, right? When Wolf Coochie was suing Sherelle, right? All right. So this is when their minds started to spark, right? This is when the Knot realized that this was a sure way to get people's address or said proper name or information. Basically, you would antagonize them enough or defame their character enough to where as though they put out a, you know, civil suit in which you would have their information, right? And then once you get their information, you could dox them or, you know, harass them in person. This is why the Knot was saying like, oh yeah, once they come up to the court, then we can pop up at the court. This is why, you know, Madgie got so excited saying, yes, you know, I'm going to court. I'm taking Danny Robinson to court, so on and so forth, because she was going to, you know, that was going to be their content. Her and the Knot was going to meet at the courthouse, and then they were going to troll and do all of that weird stuff. That was going to be their content, right? So that's that situation. But if you actually watch all of them, if you watch how they work, they're learning it as they go, right? This is why the Knot is now on or was on TikTok trying to build a gaming page. This is why they're now all changing their narrative a little bit, because this is like PR work, public relations, right? They're seeing what other people are doing and analyzing what the public is responding to, and then they're mimicking that. So when you got people like Madgie has changed her direction so many times to appease people. Whatever the people want her to talk about, that's what she's going to talk about. So she changed her direction so many times, changed her narrative so many times, right? Because she's a people pleaser. When you are a people pleaser, you are always going to say that you have the right to change your opinion because opinions change all the time, right? So she's keeping that, right? And then you have the Knots. The Knot, that's a sociopath. He's going to find someone, you know, take a liking to their likeness and image, and then steal their likeness and image as he deny them of that same likeness and image, especially if, you know, if the crowd is more appeasing to that person. So when we popped up on the Notch panel in December, everyone was saying like, oh, we like him, he's this, and you know, he's so much better than you, the Notch, this, that, and the third. Right there sparks a seed of jealousy, right? So now the Knot got to start analyzing, trying to pick my brain, you know, seeing how, you know, how is he so, you know, savvy? How is his, you know, conversation, so on and so forth? How, you know, all of this stuff, right? So that's where that comes in, right? And then you started noticing him trying to change up his image a little bit. First, he put on glasses, trying to look more sophisticated. That was a Ray J-like move, you know, to try to say that the appearance of glasses make you look smart or, you know, intelligent or whatever, right? So that was one. And he also like he had messaged me one time and he was like, yo, send me all the information on the stuff that you be talking about, right? And this is where I told him, like, go to the Ascension glossary and look through some of that stuff. You'll find all types of stuff in there regarding Cleopatra's Needle and all that stuff, right? So he said, this is what he said in the text message. He said, send me all that information that you got about Cleopatra's Needle and the low vibrational frequency, because I'm going to use that to attack Atwoods, right? This is what he said back in December. I'm going to use that information about how they're putting Americas in low vibration frequencies as a way to attack Atwoods. But he also tries to tell me, like, yo, that's why I don't talk about the stuff that you talk about, because your page is going to get targeted, right? He goes on to say that too, back in December. Now, of course, we brush it off because we already been on TikTok for a minute. We already got, you know what I'm saying, had 35K page, order Atlas on TikTok. We already had, we already got pages. So we already familiar with this troll work, how the internet is undefeated. We're familiar with that. We know the internet is undefeated. So it's not a big deal, right? But as we further move forward into January, February, right? All the things that we're pointing out about Jaguar is facts and merits, right? So by No Nut seeing this, he getting scared because he's also seeing that we're seeing through the bullshit, right? They wanted to create a beef. He wanted to create a beef. This is how their money making scheme only works, with beef, controversial content, right? They never planned on unifying. Remember, I gave them a great idea that would have helped them all save and make money, right? Just put them all in the same house. They all are already, if you put Jaguar, all these people in the same content creator house, you can almost build a whole damn show around them. Do you get what I'm saying? With the, in the contract, it has to be, no fighting, so on and so forth. But if you put Jaguar and all of them people in the same house, you could build a whole show around them. And if you rotate each season, change out the people based off of the beef, right? And at the end, you have some type of, camaraderie where you piece it up or whatever. That can be a whole show. That could sell that could sell to MTV right now. They'll buy into that. Anything, you got to remember, the streaming world right now is big. The streaming world right now is big, right? So you got to remember that. All right? And listen, we got to get on the road today, so I need everybody to donate $2 to the to the Green app. Just throw me $2. If you on TikTok, just gift it or subscribe. I'm trying to get some more subscribers on my TikTok page so we could take off, get some more subscribers over there, get some more things jumping on this particular page. I might have to go live from one of my other pages. If I go live from my spiritual page, might bring in more. I really might have to get another phone. I might have to go 3 phones. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go 3 phones short. Oh shit. I already got 3 phones. But that other phone is not it's not an iPhone. I'm gonna have to get another phone. I'm gonna have to go 3 phones. I'm gonna have to go 3 phones shorty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 3 phone prone, 3 bone combs. Hey, everybody just, hit the Cash App. Send a little something. So, listen, that's why I say if you paid attention to it over the last couple of months, you'll see how everything played out all the way up to the Ada situation. When the Ada situation took place, everything started to crumble. It was like quicksand after that. Murphy got exposed. Right now, all these people are working in the shadows, right? Grace didn't expect to get exposed. right? What happened? We end up hearing Grace on a damn Charleston White, what you call 'em, talking about she's a mental health therapist or whatever, right? Grace didn't expect to get exposed. She out there pretending to be a mental health therapist. That's the same thing that Murph was doing. Pretty much. That's the same thing Murph was doing. So all of these people is a part of the online grifting. They're pretending. They created characters. These are characters. Yeah, today's a rough day for everybody when it comes to those pockets. That's why I just say a little bit goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? 5 and 10 from 5 or 10 adds up. Now, if I can get 10 people to give 5 or 10, we'll be in motion. We could say, hey, we good. Well, you know what I mean? But it's hard to really get. Every now and again you get ones and twos because I got a great support system. But once we, because it's not going to be like all the time. Y'all know I only ask for it when I'm in motion or when we got a project or something like that. Other than that, we just going to wait for the TikTok revenues and so on and so forth. But we got some great things happening. I can't wait. I can't wait. Of course, now we got to keep everything a little bit more discreet. So a lot of stuff we're going to post in the Discord, but we got some great things happening, you know. Headed back towards South Carolina. Headed back towards North Carolina. So, uh, once we head back that way, that's going to be something great. You're going to see that journey. Um, I have I have decided to, uh, school's coming up, so Seven's gonna have to get a little bit more stable. I gotta get him into school, uh, and then Nasir, his birthday's coming up. I'm gonna drop him off, let him hang out with his friends and stuff like that. And then if he choose to come down to North Carolina after I get everything set up, because now it's like I ran out. I ain't gonna say ran out, but it's like what I'm saying. Now it's like I feel like I'm rushing a little bit, but you know it'll all work out. I talked to Rex. I talked to Rex the other day. Uh, what's good with you, RC? RC, you gotta find out about this whole Ada situation, man. It sounds like Madgie and Murph was getting some money from this whole Ada situation and splitting it. Sound like Madgie and Murph was getting some money from this whole Ada situation and splitting it. According to Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright said, they was splitting the money. They knew about it, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So, according to Jaguar Wright, that's what they said. Yeah. And now Ada's sitting on warrants, and she's got a couple of bench warrants out, another shoplifting warrant, and the child case is pushed to September. So we still got some stuff to find out about that. And that's why I say, just wait to see how the cookie crumbles. We don't have to do nothing but sit back and watch how the cookie crumbles. That's it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. I only see half the amount that I should see. I don't see nowhere near what I should see. Hit that like button for me, please. She don't want to talk about that Ada shit because she knows she was getting money. And I seen people that was in her chat when that whole Ada situation came out and that whole Murph thing got exposed. I seen people in her chat that was telling Maggie like, "Hey, I seen the link in your comment section, and I gave Murph $300, so on and so forth." And her mods was blocking them out of the chat. Her mods was blocking everybody out of the chat. Crazy work. Crazy work. So I can't wait to see how the Owl Academy, I can't wait to see how the Owl Academy does with this one. And they gonna try to do the whole manipulative thing. I guarantee it. Guarantee you they go with the flip manipulative. Guarantee you they gonna switch the whole thing up. Guarantee you they gonna switch the whole thing up. They gonna try to make it seem like they didn't see Ada and Maggie's probably gonna say the first time I seen Ada was with Jaguar on the Atwoods Network. Nah, the first time you met Ada was on Mike's panel. That was the first time you met Ada. You took the story to Jaguar in hopes that Jaguar can get her on the Atwoods Network. Cause that's what y'all said. And then Bonnie got caught up in it. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of shit. It was a whole bunch of shit behind that, wasn't it? Now, we kept on telling them, leave us alone. That's what we kept on telling them. Leave us alone. She done had her name in her mouth so much. It's no wonder why she started beefing with Ralph. Shit. She done Ralph. Now she beefing with Ralph. But really, she always was going to start that beef with you, RC, because remember, you was a supporter of her first. You supported her first, or you supported Jaguar first, or at least you was over there first, right? So she always was going to target you. She was always going to target you. You know what I'm saying? These people don't change. They don't change. They don't like to lose. They don't like to feel like they've been scorned. She's the type of person that, you know those people back in the day that they'll try to break up with somebody because they think the breakup is coming up. I broke up with you because I thought you was about to break up with me, and I was, break up with you first. She trying to make it seem like you did something, so now she got to expose you and do this and do that. Like, come on. Baby kitty, where you want, baby kitty? Now you want to come up here? Now you want to come kick it, baby kitty? Why you look so big in the camera? They always use my hat to, like, you know how cats have that, like, they be having stuff in the corners of their, like, in the corners of their jaw or something, and they need you to push it back. I don't know if it's hairballs or something, but they always come use my hat to do that. Man, listening to her talk is just, I can't even listen to it for so long. Like when they be listening to it in the Discord, I listen to it for a short period and then I'm like, gone. I listen to it for so long. Yo, who's gonna let me get a loan today so I can get everybody just contribute. One time. One time. Contribute one time. PACA. Hit the PPCA. Anybody don't know what PPCA is? Just hit the PPCA, okay? Everybody just one time, one time. Promise you, great things is happening. We is on our way. We is on our way. Just hit the PPCA one time. Yo, she sits there and she tries to call everybody pathetic, and she sits there and she wants people to try to like put a suit against her. She wants people to try to attack her. She's doing it so she can try to say like, why is everybody ganging up on me? And then she's gonna play like the ultimate victim. You know what I mean? Like afterwards, like she's gonna just play the ultimate victim. Like, oh my God, everybody's just they're working together. They're all attacking me. They're all after me. Like she wants that. But she don't want to talk about them Ada facts. She don't want to really sit down and have that conversation about Ada. You know what I mean? That's the real reality. She don't want to really sit down and have a conversation about Ada. She don't want to really sit down and say like she didn't follow Jaguar or get caught up in no Jaguar shit. She really want to just listen. I followed Jaguar because I seen that it was a good way to make money and good way to get some people. And before this, I was sitting in the closet crying for 14 years. You know, looking for pity, because that's the truth of it. You go back and look at her old content on her old page. That's all she did was sit in that closet and cry. Made people feel sorry for her, and that's not including the other pages that she got, because she got some other pages. She's just not speaking on them. You know, she's training to be a dominatrix. She thinks she could do it. That's why Jaguar gave her that curiosity badge. Like, your curiosity is intriguing. I like how curious you are. That's why Jaguar gave her that badge. I like your curiosity. Who says that? Who says shit like that? It's your curiosity. You ain't you shit. You gonna be 99 years old. That day ain't never gonna come where she don't talk about. That's all she got. That's her whole content. She can't go back to the Meghan Markle section. They done kicked her out. They done kicked her out the Meghan Markle section. So all she got now is Danny Robinson and Lady Letitia and Ralph. She don't give a fuck what Ralph it is. She beefing with all Ralphs and everywhere. She need to be talking about that Danny Robinson situation. That's what I'm saying. She needs to be talking about that Danny Robinson situation. That's what she needs to be telling people about. The Danny Robinson's, the Ada Santiago situation. That's what she needs to clear up. Let Murph come back on the panel. Let people ask Murph questions, because they thought that once, that whole PhD thing was out on Murph, they were going to just blame it all on Murph. But you can't blame it all on Murph, because we were there when she brought it up to Jaguar on the panel. We were there when she brought it up to Lady Letitia on the panel. So that all happened the same day, was the same day that they accused Lady Letitia of putting her in a coma. That was the same day they accused Lady Letitia and Bonnie of putting her in the coma. So that was the day that she brought it all up. Try to say that Ada was in the coma because somebody questioned her on whether she was lying or not. That's what put her in the coma, because somebody questioned her on whether she was lying or not. So it made Ada go into a coma. That's what she said. And from there, Jaguar seen that as an opportunity for sure to grift. And I want y'all to think about it. All this money laundering that's going on, all of this fake nonprofit organization, all of these, whatever it is that they got going on, it's all getting exposed. It's all coming out. Like, all of this stuff is coming out. The truth is coming out about a lot of this stuff. And the problem is, they don't want to talk about the truths. So what they do is they feed the internet a bunch of lies, trying to make you pay attention to this, pay attention to that, you know? And I don't know, maybe we pointed out so much stuff that they were like, man, we gotta distract this dude in his real life. And you know, shout out to the bullshit. Shout out to the bullshit that they play. I just stop in for a second, realize she talking about the same shit, and dip. All she gonna do is replay videos of old shit. All she gonna do is talk about the same shit. That's all you gotta do is go to her page. She's talking about the same shit. Life don't move on with that one. Ain't nothing move on with that one. She can't let bygones be bygones because then she ain't got nothing to talk about. She can't just drop nothing because then she ain't got nothing to talk about. So she's pulling a Jaguar. She's trying to make herself feel relevant by making other people feel irrelevant. But really, she ain't got nothing going for herself. She ain't got nothing going on. She ain't got no license. She can't drive. She can't go nowhere. She ain't a designated driver. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no friends. Ain't hanging out with nobody. None of that shit. That's what I'm saying. If you go back and look at the stuff that I was saying in January and February, you'll see that we already called all of the bullshit out already. We called it out. We pointed it out. She's not a creator. She's a content something, but she ain't no content creator.
Bullshit.
Even her commentary stinks because she won't even let a full, 30 seconds of somebody play. Like she's stopping it after every word and giving her, falsitude. You know what I mean? Like adding her falsitudes to it. Like let it play out and then give commentary. That's how commentary works. You let it play out. She trying to in between say the stuff before they say it, but she got the pause button. You know what I mean? She's trying to finish their sentence for them, and she the one with the clicker. It ain't making no sense. That's why I say you just gotta just I don't know. They want to put our name in the title now, so that's funny. She want to act like she knows. Oh, I gotta look into this some more. I don't really know. Yeah, y'all know. Y'all know that whole situation was fucked down. Y'all know that whole situation was fucked down. That's why I stopped posting my kids on social media a long time ago. That's why I stopped posting my kids on social media a long time ago. That's why when you look at my Facebook or my Instagram, like I think the last post of Sincere or Not Sincere, they might have been like 11 and 12 years old. Years ago, I realized that people will use everything against you. Everything. I blame YouTube for not removing her channel. And she sent so much stuff in. She probably sent so many. She's got people that's copying and pasting stuff. She's got people that's writing stuff for her. All she's got to do is copy and paste it onto her email and send it. You know what I mean? That's how bad they want her to stay in that genre. Because they finally got somebody that's whatever they call her doing. Like, so she's got people. She's not, you know. She's not that smart. You could tell. to you when you was over there? Did you take them downstairs? So you don't know where you would have put them? If I'm the problem, then you might be the reason. Replay gang, y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate Replay gang. They'll say anything. Jaguar said they split that money. Yeah. I remember when Jaguar had her ignorance. And she was like, yeah, I need to be in the jacuzzi with Ada. I need to be chilling like Ada. All of them started laughing and mocking after grifting for that Ada situation. Yeah, I was waiting for this shit to come around and bite them in the ass. I was waiting for this Ada shit to swing around and bite them in the ass. I knew it. I knew this Ada shit was gonna come around and bite them in the ass. I knew it. I was like, yeah. Come on with the Ada shit. Get they ass. Hold on, TikTok. Well, I can't wait. It'll be in September. Hopefully. After September 23rd, when I re-put in for monetization in September. It was the 3rd of September. That day I always remember. That was the day that Jaguar lied. Yo, I'm telling y'all, great things is happening. We just gotta be patient. You know, if anybody want to support, anybody want to donate, please feel free to hit the Cash App or the PayPal. Y'all know what it is. If we take small donations, big donations, you know. Hell, shit, I might pull up to your city in a couple days. I might be close to your city once I get on the road. I might be close by you. Might be able to get a live interview or something. I'm gonna see who's all on the East Coast. Everybody posts. Okay. Okay. They haven't they definitely got, like, you know, people watching the internet, social media profiles and so on and so forth. You know, they definitely got people watching, so if they think they getting away with it, they not. As soon as they look into that nonprofit organization, as soon as they, you know, look into some of the stuff, they're gonna see that the money ain't going there and everything like that. So it's only a matter of time. Jaguar gonna be booked. It's only a matter of time. They all got their moment coming, and we gonna be here for all of it. The knots already, you know, the one already down. You already got one down, and they ain't putting together that 25,000 to get him out. Promise you that. They is not putting together that 25,000 to get him out, and ain't nobody gonna put no property up. That's how it works. Either cash or property. And putting that property up. So that ain't happening. Somebody got to put property up for him. He better call one of his rich friends. Better call one of his rich friends. Tell his rich friends put that property up. Trying to tell you. One of his rich friends got to put that property up for him. Madgie gonna have to put that studio apartment up. She gonna have to have her mom. She gonna have to have her mom put that studio apartment up for her. She gonna have to put the 2-story house up for him.
Hey, kitten. Kitten. Hey, the sides don't help you.
Maybe she paints. She paints fuck around and be the person that he was fighting. She probably locked up too. When the sun around and the sun is changed to the sun, seeing the day. When the one around sands in the tent. And I said a thing. That's fine. Nah, she not. I was just saying that you ain't hear her pop up. She ain't gonna pop up because, that pride. That pride and that ego. I think I hid my channel from her, so. Unless she made a different account. I hid my channel. Sun. I just know all I do know is life got to keep on lifing. Life got to keep on lifing. Know what I do know? Now, you know, however you want to look at this, there's a lot of things that's about to change around us. A lot of things that's about to change. And I'm here for it. I'm here for the change. What's the latest lockup? Did it not? Man, I hope to not tell on all of them. You know he's gonna make it about you know he gonna make everything about, you know, his status on YouTube, so I hope he tell on all of them. Yeah. He ain't gonna be able to fight back from this one. I mean, of course he's gonna have those supporters that pop up in his room. Oh, Denat, we miss you, so on and so forth. And of course he gonna, oh, I thought y'all forgot about me. And he's gonna talk his shit. Ain't none of y'all put no money on my books. Ain't none of y'all put no money on my books. You know what I'm saying? But what can you do? What? That's all he gonna do. That's all he gonna do is cry about how ain't nobody put no money on his books. He ain't got no money on. He ain't got no money on. Look, we went to this Yogi's Bears Honey Fried Chicken in Hartsville. We went there. I might have to stop by there again. Come on, y'all help your boy get in motion. Help me get in motion. We got great things happening. I gotta go set up in South Carolina. Come on. Come on, YouTube. Y'all can do it. It's 44 people in here. We only need about 15 of y'all to be like, you know what? Here's a little something. Here's a little something. Don't mind the people who keep on trying to make y'all not support me. Don't listen to the people that's trying to make y'all not support me. All right? We've been the ones keeping it real this whole time. You can actually see everything that your funds is going to. In real time, you can see it. All right? So, one, we got to get a coffee. We got to get a coffee. I'm tapped. That's why I'm asking y'all for help. I'm kind of tapped until somewhere around the 15th or something. I'm really tapped. So I'm going to need y'all help right now, okay? Y'all told me if I needed something to come to y'all. That's what y'all told me. Y'all said if I need something, come to y'all. All right? Now, here we are. All right? We in this shit together. What kind of food they serve at the Yogi Bear chicken thing? Probably chicken. Probably chicken. Just saying. Most likely it's chicken. Um, I know a lot of people is tapped right now. All right, so you got all the money. I might end up in New Jersey after I drop the boys off. I don't know what direction I'm gonna spiral in. Might try to go hit the lottery. Once I get them safe, I'll be good. Nah, you better get your ass on that what you call 'em, and go to Jersey. Go to Atlantic City or something. Ain't nobody going all the way up to no damn New York. Fuck around and you be in Buffalo somewhere. Be in Saratoga, New York somewhere. All the way up at the top part. Way at the damn, yeah, Saratoga or what's that? Rochester, whatever it's called. All the way out there somewhere. Get in New York. And it's 7 hours. As soon as you get in New York, still got 7 hours to go after you get in New York. Like, damn, still got 7 hours to go. I'm in Canada. You gotta get your ass on a flight. You gotta come visit America. I ain't coming nowhere near Canada. We got Madgies over there attacking people. Or, I don't know why I'm crunching these damn numbers in my head. Caribbean Carnival time right now. Oh yeah, so everybody just having fun then. Everybody just having fun then. I take it Toronto is flooded with Americans. Is it? Is he rich? We need rich people to come over to the app. We need rich people to come in the live stream. Y'all got some rich friends? Gotta get the rich friends. This box better than the box. dreaming of a white Christmas, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your door. I know it's been said many times, many ways. I can't wait till them commercials start playing. I can't wait for them commercials to start playing on TV. When they start playing now, that's what I call music commercials. I can't wait for them to start playing now. That's what I call music. I can't wait. I know. I'm always in the wrong season. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I ain't mad at ya. I ain't mad at ya. I ain't mad at ya. Do-do-do-do-do. I ain't mad at ya. I know. I know. I know. We're gonna go into the Apollo. Hopefully later on tonight we can get back into some of those books. I just gotta at least, you know, try to get some places today. So I gotta try to get on the road today. Uh, certain we have whatever you want to say. We have did everything that we can do to try to bring unity in this direction. And when more people reach out, we will go in those directions too. For the other, you know, for other people, we'll go in those directions too. Once more people reach out, and we'll reach out to more people, and we'll run into some more people, and they'll be a part of the Atlas family and join the unity, and you know, however you want to see it. Yeah. Once I get situated, then it can smooth out and we can study a little bit better. Right now, you know, I would like to actually pull up some of this stuff on file, like that way you can see who it is that we're talking about, see the history of it and everything. It's great to have the books. You know, we always gonna rock with the books. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing just took his head off. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So yeah, we're definitely going to. Uh, I'm gonna work on putting a book together. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna work on it. I was just saying it yesterday. I was like, you know what? I gotta just write a book. I just gotta put a book together. That way, it explains to everybody, you know. But my ADHD, it just, I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna stay on topic. Oh shit, yeah, I definitely gotta put a book together. Definitely gotta put a book together. Yo, the Schumann resonator done spiked something crazy the other morning. Like they never seen such a bright spark of. Trying to told y'all. Oh, he hit that stuff. I was looking at it. They know they can't do nothing about them spikes. I don't know why. It's over with. Mm. So yeah, slow motion though. That's why we gonna build the homesteads. See, you build the homesteads. In a cashless society, we need each other. So we build a homestead. So when shit hit the fan, guess what? We got places to send each other. We just build a homestead in multiple directions and we got places to send each other. That's why I'm linking up with all the people that's doing homesteads, you know what I mean? That's why I'm linking up with all the people that's doing homesteads. That's why I'm trying to find out who doing homesteads and wherever they doing homesteads at, everybody that's doing homesteads. I'm trying to make sure that I know where all the homestead locations is at. So that way, you know, no matter where I'm at, I'll be able to send people to, hey, you over here? Go to this homestead. Go over here. I know. That's what I'm saying. Why you think listen? Get back down here to Cobos Landing and freaking build something great. That's all we could do right now. Participate, be a part of it any way possible. But we definitely got to build something greater collectively. They want them gated cities. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, they broke America down in like, I want to say in sections or something. I want to say they broke America down in sections or districts. I think I think the U.S. is now broken into 12 districts. 12 districts. That's the same as the fucking Hunger Games. District 12, District 9, the Lost District, all of that shit. This is the same as the Hunger Games. U.S. is now broken up into 12 districts. Is that not crazy? I don't think y'all realize what's going on. I don't think y'all realize what's happening around us. Y'all better shit. If y'all ain't building a homestead, y'all better find somebody that's building a homestead. I'm trying to tell y'all. Battle of the Nile. Sorry about that. Look how big this book is. Battle of 1812. This is around the same time that we was brought out by Morocco, DC. Around this same time right here, 1812. This is when the District of Columbia bought America. It's nice though. It's in great condition, man. It's big as heck. It's just so big. You ain't had this in your book bag. You didn't have this in your. You couldn't have this book in your book bag. I like books. You know, I like books. I think there's a lot of history in books. You know, a lot of stuff we can learn from books. Now look, this is the 1862 untitled map of the seat of war for Virginia, right? New York, 1862. Look at this map. You got Washington right here, Richmond, Virginia down here, right? But look at the people that's sitting around it. Now, I don't know why they depicted this one as a hexagon, but this is the untitled map of the seat of the war of Virginia. It says it's very sacred and very decorative. Map of the principal theater of America's civilized war, probably published at the end of 1862 or the beginning of 1863. It is surrounded with the portraits of 32 military commanders from the Union's forces, earlier commanders of George McClellan and replaced Brigade General Irvin McDowell and commander of the Army uh, Ursula Grant, Williams, so on and so forth, Stonewall Jackson, all of that. So the Battle of Fredericksburg, all of that. This is the pilgrimage. Yeah, you can't see the whole thing because of the light. Let me see. Yeah, because of the light, you can't really see all of the people. Who is this? Who is this? Slocum, General Slocum. Yeah, that look like a black man. That look like a black man right there.
Mm-hmm.
They got numbers on them. 7th and 8th, 5th and 6th, 15th and 16th, 1s and 2s. They got all the names on them. Grant. Hey, Latisha, what's going on with you? Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutations, shalom, peace. The Battle of Gettysburg. Everyone kind of remember this one, right? Why I think all of this stuff happened in the 1900s? This stuff happened 1886.
We can have a whole band up here.
Now, here we go. This coming into the 1900s right here.
I'm gonna like this better.
I guess the only other war after this would have been what? World War One? Okay, hold on. Oh, look, Atlas. You see that? Atlas. You see that? Atlas. You see that? Y'all see it. Come on. Come on.
So weird. Check this out. This is probably like a Reader's
This
Digest.
one is old right here.
Look at this. Judges, kings.
Oh, yeah, this one.
It goes more. Like there's every page has.
This one's got a bunch of stuff. Oh, hold on. Let me see these maps. I like looking at the old maps. Because that's the only way you're going to get it. This was when they thought it was cool to try to make maps fold. Look at this damn thing. Look at this damn thing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is when they was doing too much with books. There's no damn way that what the fuck? Hold on. Let me see this shit. What is this? Here, hold it. Hold this. Does this go? Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing really folds all the way out like this. Oh, it keeps going. Okay, that's it. It's a timeline. That's why it's like that. It's a timeline. It's a whole timeline book.
There's a lamp.
A subway map? Nah. World history. See? It's a timeline. The key. So this is the timeline.
I think this is for this.
1, 2, 3, 4. It tells you everything that's taking place. History. Tower of Jupiter. Lightning of the Earth. Hold on, we gotta get into this. Hold on. Babylonian captain. Hold on. This is the biblical history. Yeah, look, because right here you got the crucifixion. Right there. Hold on. Let's back this book up, son. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on, we gotta back this book up. Let's back this book up, son. Let's back it up, son. Let's pull this timeline back. All right. Now, the chart represents history from the time of creation of the world down to present day. Two principles govern in arrangement throughout. Every fact is presented equally. Length times are visible equally length. The long black wave line running continuously through the chart from the beginning to the end represents the stream of time. The upper right black pillars on the stream of time called central post divides this stream into 59 portions of equally length. Earth represented a period of 100 years, 40 centuries before Christ and 19 centuries after Christ. You see all of it? You see how it folded out on us? That thing folded out on us. So, we do have Cain and Abel, the beginning, right? Cain, Abel, Adam, Eve. Year 1930, we got Enoch, Seth. So we got the timeline of the Bible right here. This represents the age of Adam when Seth was born. And then Seth. Damn. This is a lot. From Adam to Moses, there was only 5 interview links. From creation to Moses' death, man could have been brought down by tradition. Enoch. Enoch, second from Adam. Nobody tells you that Noah, Enoch is Noah's grandfather. The seven wonders of the world. One is the pyramids of Egypt, the largest near Giza, have been built. The second one is Babylon, its walls, hanging gardens, and temples of Nebuchadnezzar about 600 BC. Its walls were 350 feet high and 15 miles square. The Temple of Diana, statue of Jupiter in Olympus. Where is that at? I never seen it. Gold and ivory. Is that statue tore down? Yeah, it has to be 60 feet high. I ain't never seen no statue of Jupiter. The mausoleum, the Colosseum, Pharaoh. Rosetta Stone was discovered by a French in 1799 as the piece of the black basket, also about 3 feet long and 2.5 feet wide. This is inscribed in 3 characters. Greek settlers forced to praise. See, this is heaven spelled backwards right there. Sculptures from Nevea, now in the British Museum, but that's heaven spelled backwards right there. Look.
Is that like the fan arts, or is that?
No, that was here. Look. Negro of Africa, European of Caucasian, Malay, Indian of American. The Tower of Jupiter, Temple of the Seven Lights of Earth, Nebuchadnezzar, Tower of Tongues. See? 11 miles from the north ruins of Babylon, the Tower of Temple is described by Nebuchadnezzar. The former king built it. They reckoned 40 feet 8, but it did not complete its head. Since a remote time, people had abandoned it without order. Where's all this stuff at? Juno, Jupiter, Neptune, Vulcan, centuries. This is the history right here. It's got all of them in it. Mermaid, right? Mermaid, it's all in the history. See? Uranus in Greece, 2042. The Greeks are said to have a descendant of Jared, the fourth son of Jaspit. Life in ancient Egypt, Babylon. They've been putting histories of this out there. We ain't been paying no attention to it. We've been blinded or acting ignorant. Whatever we've been doing. I mean, there's a whole flip out book right here. Dwell in tents, Nimrod. This is the biblical stuff up here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is all biblical stuff up here. Jacob, Isaac, Exodus. This is all biblical stuff. But this below line is what would have been Jacob's ladder, Joseph's dream. could look into this book for hours, probably days, probably keep going back to a book like this and finding stuff. Right, every time you go back to this book, you probably find more and more stuff. For real. Lydia of Asia Minor. That's where that comes from. Here you go. Atlas, the astronomer, 1588. See, I'm in the history everywhere. I'm in the history everywhere. Atlas, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the history everywhere. Damn, I gotta sit down with this book. Athenians, right here. Somewhere Atlantis and Lemuria has to come into the picture. The Spartans, right here. Egypt, Nebuchadnezzar. Let's get into the crucifixion. Yeah, Jaguar said they was splitting that money from Ada from when they was grifting for that Ada shit. She said they were all splitting the money. Her, Murphy. That's why they was so mad about that shit. That's why they don't want to talk about it now. Yeah, ask her about those new charges. Ask her about Ada's new charges, shoplifting charges. Ask her about her not appearing to court 2 times. Ask her about the bench warrant that Ada got. Why they stopped talking about that Ada thing? Because they know that shit about to fall out on their ass. Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews, the Christian era. Commenced June 1st in the middle of the 4th year of the 943 Olympians, 743 year of building the Rome's. It was now held that the Christ was born from 4 BC to 6 BC. Ironically, Apollonius was born on 4 BC. The era AD was invented by Dionysius Exiguus, whatever, about 532 to 527. It was ordered that by using the bishops by the council of in 1816 or 816, it was not generally for several centuries. Charles Germanus was the first to add it, the year of our Lord, to his reign. This is bullshit. It's not really that hard to believe. I know they all was grifting. I know they all was splitting the money from that shit. That's why she was so mad about it. That's why she was so mad about, you know, even with the whole thing, Murph thing, because that stopped a lot of their money from coming in. Murph having a PhD, all of that shit, them making a like, they probably was getting all types of money. Constantine, the great first Christian empire, capital removed to Constantinople, 330 AD, dies May 31st. Constantine the second. Oh, that's crazy right there. I know them people are nasty. I ain't gonna hold you. What's going on with you? Namaste. I say salutations, shalom, peace. Hope all is well. I seen your son live yesterday. I went in there to try to, help him. Well, I helped him, talk to him a little bit. Hopefully I could catch him live a couple more times to help him build his room up and stuff. Trying to show him how to do the green screen thing. Try to, make sure he know, like when he's smoking and stuff, put that green screen up. So that way they won't pick it up. Because even if they see the smoke in the air, they'll ban you. They'll give you at least 3 days to let you know tobacco, and they say why it don't have the new Council of Nicaea on here. It does have the battles on there though. What's the European battle? All right, here we go. Great events of the 20th century. You got Albert Einstein, Mother Teresa, Muhammad Gandhi, Pablo Picasso, John F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. Why they got Martin Luther King on here looking like fucking Uncle Ben and shit? They got Martin Luther King on here looking like the cream of wheat man. I'm joking. Wait, what year did this? Oh, so this would be, I guess, up to present day right here, 1990. And then I guess Martin Luther King is present day. USSR leader. What the fuck? That's weird, because it's got Martin Luther King on there, but it's not saying nothing about Martin Luther King. Astronauts observed rings around the planet Uranus, 1977. World's first test tube baby born in... Oh, so test tube babies was born. What is that? The first sex book? Positioning book? That's a Hindu book?
It's the way of the sacred.
That's a sex book.
That is the one thing you're seeing in all of it.
That's the sex book. The way of the sacred sexual positionings. Oh, this one got water damage. USSR Grant. There's not too many other places split like that. Where they said how this split is right here. This is the same split of the Red Sea. If you look at the old maps and look at the Red Sea, this is the same split. I'm looking at other continents and I don't see no other continent split like this. If you look at those old maps, atlas maps, it says that that was like the Red Sea. Like that's how the Red Sea looked. Oh, a brand new book with the pages where you got to be careful how you know how when you first read a brand new book, you don't never open it up all the way. It's always half open because you know you don't want to crease it. So it's always like half open or half closed. I also got some pictures out of the old books. So some pictures out of the old books like this. Um, you know. Yeah, that was bad. Say what? Oh, the blankets. All right. Battery's going dead on the phone. I got to charge it up. Love is love. Namaste. I say salutations. Salam. Peace. Listen, if nobody told y'all that they love y'all today, let me be the first but not the last to tell you I love you. All right? Also, one's image of oneself should be greater than reality. This is not the Arctic Circle, but this is what the maps look like before, like when they were actually drawing maps on of the world. Like this is what the maps look like before. This is how they drew them up before. Before they had like all of this other stuff to give you a map. So yeah, you could say like, but at this time the Arctic Circle wasn't Arctic. Like it wasn't snow at this time. Like so they had a history of what was on Antarctica or around the Arctic Circle. They had a history of it. Hey, remember one's image of oneself should and always be greater than reality. Hey, y'all, when y'all see them owls, ask them owls what's going on with that Ada situation. Since they some hella grifters, you know.